Everyone, so in this video we'll discuss about contains duplicate element. About this one of the important question that will be asked in the interview. So basically I'm using Java language. I have created one class that is public static boolean contains duplicate, and we are passing parameter integer array. And second method is our main method, public static void main. And in this method we have integer array, basically two arrays. One is with duplicate elements and one is without duplicate elements, so that we can understand it better. So first of all, we'll call the contains duplicate method, and we'll pass integer as a array 1. So we are passing array 1. So let's understand for the first array, integer array 1. Here 1 2 3 1. So duplicate element is present, so it should return as a true, because the method is the we are checking is contains duplicate. If contains, then it will return as true. If it doesn't contain, then it will return as a false, right? So that is our ultimate aim. So let's understand this method first, contains duplicate method, and we are passing parameter as a array, right? So let's understand what's inside this. So we are using hash set integer, hash is equal to new hash sets. So this hash set we are using because the important property of hash set is it allows only unique elements, it doesn't allow duplicate elements. So that's the reason we are using hash set. Then we are using for loop. So what is inside this for loop? Basically this is a for each loop. Here int num colon array, so for each iteration it will check the conditions present inside the for loop. Okay, so let's understand if condition. If hash dot contains num, so what is num? Num is the element, each element from the array. So for the first iteration, the first value will be there in the num, right? So for the first iteration of this for loop, so value will be 1. Okay, so hash dot contains 1. So here in hash we don't have 1, right? So it will return as a false. So what it means, if the condition is false, then it will not go inside, it will go directly here, hash dot add num1. So which means when the element is not present inside the hash, then it will go directly here, hash dot and it will add that number inside the hash. Okay, and what if the number is present, and the number, if the number is already present inside that, then it will, the condition will be true, right? Hash dot contains 1. If the number is already present, then this condition is true, and the in the if condition we are directly having return true. What it means, if the element is already present and also then it means the current value is a duplicate, right? So this means the found duplicate element, so it will return true and it will directly come out of the loop and it will return as a true. But whenever the condition fails, means the number is not present inside the hash, and it will directly add hash dot add it will add the number. Okay, then after completion of this loop, for example, suppose we don't have any duplicate element, and it will keep adding inside the hash, and after completion of the for loop will simply return as a false, because the no duplicates are present. So that's why we'll simply return as a false. So either we'll get true or false. So that is our expectation. If the element is present inside the loop, the duplicate is present, it will return as a true, otherwise it will return as a false. So let's run the code for the system.out.println contains duplicate. So this is our method, and we are passing here array 1. So here in the array 1, 1 2 3 1, so here 1 is duplicate, so it will return, it should return as a true. So let's execute the code, and yes, we are getting true because the duplicate element is present inside that. So now let's comment the first so statement, and let's uncomment the second one, and here we are passing as a 2, which is array 2, and here we don't have any duplicate element. So let's execute the code and see whether it should return false. Yeah, it's returning false, means no duplicate is present here. So this is how we can write the code to find the duplicate, to check the whether the duplicate element is present inside the array or not. Yeah, that is it. Thank you.